This shit is... I'm gonna have to find more light. Oh. Damn, this shit's kind of crazy, bro. Yo, guys, so this is my first time live on YouTube, so I honestly do not know how this shit works. I don't know if it's like TikTok and a bunch of people get invited automatically. I don't know if I have to already have a fan base, because I have not been actively on this account for a while. So, damn, man. I hope it's like TikTok and people can just show up and shit, bro. People can just see people live and click on it and shit. Let's see if anyone joins. I probably should have did my research. Probably should have did my research before I jumped on here, right? Okay. Oh. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Yeah, guys. Damn, man. Looks like nobody's joining this shit, so I'm assuming if nobody's joining, then I have to have some sort of fan base already. That's fucked up. This shit ain't like TikTok, huh? Damn, this shit's kind of... Welcome to live chat. Damn, bro. Oh, so people can join this, man. Okay. Hey, what's up, Bobby, man? How you doing? Yeah, guys, so honestly, I didn't know how this worked, man. I didn't know if this was like TikTok and people could just click on whenever they wanted. I do not know how this works, man. So guys, let me tell you my story a little bit, right? I'm on a bike right now. I'm on a bike and I'm literally talking to you guys, right? This is my first YouTube live. I'm behind you. That's a good one, right? This is my first YouTube live, but listen to this, right? So I'm a true speaker, man. I do a lot of spiritual videos. I expose a lot of shit. Long story short, right? I got 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I started a little movement on there, man. I was going live every day, man. A lot of people were tuning in, man. At least like 15 people every time consistently, right? Nothing too crazy, but people were tuning in, man, and I got to say a lot of dope messages on there. And what ended up happening was, the little Mr. Smiths, guys. If you know, right? Little haters, man. So a little hater came in, right? Little Mr. Smith came in and said something, right? I'm not gonna lie, he got me, right? Because I didn't know the community standards, right? I didn't know TikTok's community standards. So he said something, and I repeated the comment. I'm not gonna say what it was, but he said it in a funny way. I repeated the comment, and I got suspended. I was like, what? I was on TikTok's back. Yo, I was hitting up TikTok. I'm like, nah. I'm like, we're not doing that. I took screenshots. I was screenshotting it. I was sending it into TikTok. I was like, nah, man. I was like, you guys can't do me like that. I was like, I literally just repeated somebody's comment, man. But anyways, guys, I'm Lenny. What's going on with you guys? Let me talk about why I got the name Skitzo, guys. So if you guys don't know, Skitzo is like my stage name. That's like my stage name. It's gonna get a little dark over here. I might disappear. It's one of my superpowers. Hi, how you doing? Salesman. Wait, does his name say salesman? Hi. Yeah, blow me up. Keep commenting, keep sharing, guys. This is my first live on YouTube, and I'm doing it a little different. I'm riding a bike. We got another bike rider over here with the light on. I need to get one of those. You good, bro? I need to get a bike light like that, man. You got the light going on. He's better than me right now, man. He got the bike light. I'm doing it caveman style, man. I got no light. I got my voice. Just follow my voice, guys. Follow me. I'm just playing. But yeah, guys, so basically, let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I first started making content, I started with this YouTube channel. And my stage name I got from, basically, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. So let me talk about where I got the name Skitzo, right? No, I'm not schizophrenic. Don't worry. I'm asked that every single day, bro, because of the name I got, right? Basically, what happened was I was like an ADHD kid, right? I was an ADHD kid, and I was like everywhere, man. I was skitzing out as a kid, bro. Not literally, but you guys know what I mean, right? Just the crazy white boy in the hood doing crazy white boy things. Doing stupid things, man. Throwing bricks through people's cars. Doing dumb stuff like that, man. You know, so basically, me and my boys and my brother was like smoking a blunt one day. And basically, they were smoking a blunt and they're like, yo, calm down, Skitzo. They're like, yo, Skitzo, Skits, right? And you know, like when you're younger, you get your nickname, right? So they're like, yo, Skitzo, Skits, chill, right? Chill, Skitzo. And so that's how they started calling me by my name, man. So that was like my name in the hood, man. And in Boston, Massachusetts, and in basically everywhere else I've been. Right now, I'm in Florida. So there we go. Let there be light. Let there be light. Hey, guys, sorry I'm not really reading your comments. I'm multitasking right now. I don't know what you're doing. I'm multitasking. Riding the bike. LOL salesman. I don't think he's seen it yet. LOL salesman. What you be selling, man? Yeah, I'm on a bike, man. Look at this, bro. You guys thought I was playing? Oh, I'm literally on a bike giving you guys my life story, man. I'm like, yo, so I don't know, man. I've never seen anybody go live. I mean, I don't sit here and watch people's lives like that. I watch a few people on a serious note. I watch like comedy people if someone's funny or something. I'll watch because you know what I'm saying? I'm a goofball, man. I be making jokes and sitting here and laughing and doing stupid stuff like that, man. But mainly what I be doing is I be making just bro, exposing the truth, man. Exposing a lot of stuff that people don't really want to talk about, man. So I be talking about you on that crack shit. No, I'm not, man. But I know a few people that are where I'm from. But the bike, I get what you're saying, man. On a bike, 9:25 at night. But yeah, guys, what's going on? So yeah, basically, this is my first time on YouTube. I've never gone live on YouTube before. This channel was my stand-up comedy channel. So when I started making content, I started doing stand-up comedy, man. So if you guys look on my channel right now, you'll see a bunch of like stand-up comedy, basically where I talk about myself. Basically, I got two projects. I got one, it's called The Skitzo Show, right? And The Skitzo Show is just, I think it's like 10 episodes. Basically, it's like my own unique persona of doing comedy, man. It's like, my own humor, man, my own comedy, guys. So I don't know if you guys are comedy fans, man. I don't really know who's in the chat, man. What's I'm saying? What you guys on tonight? What's going on, man? I kind of just be doing my own thing, and you know, people usually just hop on here and they relate, man. You know, real recognize real, bro. But yeah, usually I'm strictly on. You know, you want to call it crazy conspiracy theorist. You know, call me whatever you want. But that's usually the stuff I'm on, man. I be talking about, I be exposing gang stalking, man. I be exposing a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, man. Me personally, I'm targeted by secret societies and all these occult bozos out here, man. But sometimes I don't like going too much into it, man, because I like just being me, man. You know, I like to show you guys the layers, man. You know, like who I really am. Not what I go through, not what I experience. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these people are really, they're not shit. If I'm being honest, bro. They can't really do shit. They're not really shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, yeah, 10 whole episodes of me being a goofball, man. So yeah, go check them out, man. Let me know. You can comment on it, troll on it. Hey, man, do whatever you got to do, bro. But yeah, basically, there's two parts though. There's There's the Skitzo show, and then what's the second project called? I had like basically two projects. Like there was yo. So listen, right? The first project was this Skitzo show, right? And I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember, guys. This channel was like one of the first channels I ever made. Like, this is when I just started doing content. So I was like, yo, I don't know what I should do before I actually had like a set mission, you know, before I switched over to TikTok and before I got 2,000 followers on there and before I started having like an impact. You know, I started having people hit me up and saying, yo, bro, I really fucked with your video, man. I really related to your video. Like, it got to the point where one of my videos was like at 30,000 views, and I'm still getting comments from it now, and I'm still getting people commenting and basically being vulnerable and saying, hey, man, I understand. I go through the same exact thing. So what I try to do is, hey, man, I'm just like everyone else, man. I'm a regular person, man, and you know what I'm saying? I'm no better than the next man. So I try to let that be known with my actions, and I try to basically sit there and take my time to literally comment to like 500 people. It got crazy, man. I was getting stressed out, bro. Like, I was getting stressed out. I mean, dealing with so many people's energies, so many people's just life stories, man. A lot of people were just sharing their life stories, man. Yeah, man. Who's relating to me? Hundreds of people. If you guys want to go check for yourself, my name on TikTok is LoyalLink_Lenny. That's my brand called LoyalLink. And basically, I came up with this brand to inspire loyalty. Because I thought before I came up with it, I noticed how every big brand, they don't care about us, man. They don't care about the average man. They don't care about loyalty. They don't care about nothing like that, right? So I said, listen, if I make a brand, I want it to be built on the foundation and the premise of loyalty. So I came up with LoyalLink, right? And no, it's not no big, huge $1 million brand. I'm not saying that, man. It's filled with a lot of hopes and it's filled with a lot of dreams. And whether these haters want to believe it or not, yes, it is having an impact. Whether it's small, whether it's 10 people today, 100 people tomorrow, it has had an impact. That's why I've been attacked so much also too. They already tried to get me suspended on TikTok. Well, they didn't try, they did. Too bad I don't do TikTok no more. Yeah, man, you're probably one of those ones you seen like the band or something, right? Like when that weird stuff was happening with TikTok. Honestly, when I heard that, you know, TikTok was getting shut down, I was one of those people this is before I even made a TikTok. I probably had that account for maybe 6 months, 7 months maybe. And, but I wanted to see what was going to happen with it. I wanted to see what was going to happen with the ban. And then I ended up just going for it. I said, you know what? Let me see what I can do on this thing, right? And I mean, I stayed consistent. I kept making content every single day. I was real, guys. Honestly, through my personal opinion and my experience, the more real you are, the more authentic you are, people see that. People see that, man. They know when you're just like over here doing the most, trying to, you know, get views, and you're not speaking passionately. I think that's the difference between some content creators and then like, but here's the thing though. If you're really a true speaker and you really have a powerful message like me, I have a very powerful testimony. If I told you guys the stuff I've been through, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You scratch your heads and you'd be like, bro, how is this kid not in the mental asylum? How does this kid not have a shotgun in his mouth and blowing out his brains? Because 99% of people, if they've experienced and stuff, you know, the stuff I've experienced, that's where they be. That's where they be. And that's obviously thanks to God. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. It's because I had the Most High God in my life. But yeah, guys, I'm jumping from 50 different topics: spirituality, my testimony, stand-up comedy. Honestly, I think that's the best. I think that's the best kind of live, when you just, I don't know, freestyle it. Because I'm all for scripted content, but it's like, I don't know. It basically, it's like it's too robotic. You guys know what I'm saying? Like if like I could get on here and script something and I could write a script and I could stick to the script, but it's not going to be as authentic. It's not going to be as genuine. It's not going to be like you're here right now and I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of content I try to do. I try to do real content. Hey, Snow Dragon. Hell yeah, brother. See, you know what I'm saying, man. Like I said, real recognize real, man. And if you really are a true speaker, you're shadow banned. 100%. I don't care if you got 100 subscribers. I don't care if you have 100 million subscribers. Listen to this, right? As soon as you start pushing, as soon as you start singing a certain tune, you're flagged, bro. Especially if you're a TI, man. If you're a TI and you're a chosen one and they already know about you and you start making content, what? What? Yeah, bro. You're done. Nah, they're like, yeah, bro. Push this, man. You hear the beeping back there? You guys hear that beeping? Yeah, we know who that is. It's my fans, man. But yeah, guys, basically, if you're a chosen one, you're going to be shadow banned, bro. It's going to happen. You just got to kind of ride it out. You just got to keep doing you, man. You can't let it bring you down, man. You just got to be like, yeah, man, you can shadow ban me, but I'm going to keep speaking my truth, man. You can do whatever you want, but guess what? It's not going to stop me. Guess what? You're not going to stop this. Just like they try to stop my TikTok. They didn't try. They suspended me on TikTok, but guess what? I'm on here talking to you lovely people right now. You know, hey, Snow Dragon right here, man. I don't even know you, man, but you're cool, bro. You're cool, man. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to put my mic down, take a little, find somewhere to sit. I'm in like some little shopping plaza over here. I don't know. I always thought this little spot was cool. I don't even go to none of the stores over here, but I always thought this little spot was cool. It's like a good live spot. It's like a good spot to make content. If you guys, hold on, I'll switch the camera around. See what I mean? It's like it's public, you know, anybody could walk through here, you know, but you guys have like these little dope spots you like going to, even if it's just walking around, chilling and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'm Lenny. That's my real name. My stage name is Skitz. Everywhere where I'm from, man, looks nice, right? So yeah, guys, basically, when I first started doing content, I was on the Skitzo show. And I thought I came up with that idea. I'm like, yo, let me take my raw, rugged, authentic self and let me, like a stand-up comedy person, like let me come up with this persona. So I was like, yeah, let me give them Skitzo, man. Let me give them a crazy white boy that's just a straight goofball and making people laugh and doing this. And I had a lot of people hit me up, man. I had a lot of people hit me up like, yo, bro, you're hilarious, man. Yo, you had me dying, man. And you know, it starts off with one person, starts off with 3 people, and then it keeps going and going and going, right? You got to be able to take the W's, man. You guys got to learn how to take the W's. People will be like, oh, but it's only 3 people. It's only 3 people commenting every week. It's only 3 people. Hey, bro, that's 3 people, man. That's 3 human beings. That's 3 souls you're affecting right now. You got to think about it like that. You got to not think of, what do they say? You can't think about it on a micro level. You got to think about it on a macro level, man, because those are 3 lives you're affecting. You could affect them in a negative way, or you could affect them in a positive way, right? I say, even if you're just being a goofball and you're making people laugh, you're not hurting them, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? But if I were to be like some of these other content creators and I get on here and I push a certain agenda, yeah, don't let the numbers get you down. Exactly, bro. I had to literally learn that when I first started making content. Like, you'll see this account right now. I got 420 something subscribers, right? It took me a while to get, I think actually took me 3 months, but because a lot of people from, what do they say? You get the most hate in your hometown, right? You get the most hate, you get the most haters, especially Boston. So I'm from Boston. We got just filled with haters, man. Just filled, especially from your own family and your own peoples, right? So when they heard I was making content, oh, forget about it. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. They're making fake accounts, bro. They're doing the most, man. I got fake accounts that I have a good idea. I don't know 100%, but I had a good idea. I'm your new sub. Hey, appreciate you. I'm going to start coming live on here. It's my first live, guys. So stay tuned, man. Since it got me suspended on TikTok, I'm going to start coming on over here. I appreciate you. Hey, Snow Dragon. You seem like peoples. But yeah, basically what I was saying is your hometown, it should be filled with the people that support you the most, but it's the people that hate your guts the most. They hate on you. Want to know why? It's because, well, it's probably for a lot of reasons, but look at Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really like to identify as Christian, but I believe in the Most High God. So I believe in the Most High God. I have a relationship with him, but I'm a sinner too. So I'm fighting with my flesh too. So you guys might see me do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing though. I'm one of those people, I've never claimed to be perfect. They're like, oh, how can you believe in God? You just drank the other day. What kind of stupid ass thinking is that? What kind of dumbass, little-minded, small-minded thinking is that, man? But yeah, I just decided to take a seat, guys. But yeah, basically, your hometown is filled with a bunch of people that, it's sad to say, just want to see you fail. So mind you, right? I got ADHD, guys, so my mind's everywhere, right? If you guys couldn't tell me, right? I'm very hyperactive. I'm very finicky, man. I'm always doing something, man, you know, pacing and stuff like that. But basically, like, about your hometown is, bro, I had people from my hometown saying stuff, exactly. We're all humans. We all make mistakes, man. And if everyone in the world could just admit that, I guarantee the world will be a better place, man. But everybody's in competition, man. They're in secret competition, or you're in a competition you don't even know about, bro. You're in a competition basically with your boys, and they're not even saying nothing. We're all humans, like me. Yeah, man. Exactly. Like, I would never sit here and say I didn't make mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes, man. Probably more than most, right? But I've grown and I've learned through my mistakes. And, I mean, at the end of the day, I never just woke up in the morning and said, hey, man, I'm going to destroy people. I'm not like some of these people that, the ones that point the finger are the people that wake up in the morning and say, bro, who could I destroy, bro? Whose life could I ruin, bro? These are the people that are the most judgmental. They're the most hypocritical. And that's why basically can't listen to people, man. Can't listen to people. And you just got to basically do your own thing, man. Got these Indian guys over here, man. But yeah, basically, your hometown, like I said, your hometown is just filled with people. That's why I moved out of my hometown. So I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I moved out of my hometown. I moved to Florida, and it was the best decision I ever made. Best decision I ever made. And guess what? This is why I got a lot of people talking badly about me, because, first of all, if you don't have no one talking about you, you're doing something wrong. If you don't have anybody hating on you or no one saying anything bad about you, no offense, but you're not shit. Because people don't talk about shit that's not, you know, if you're not valuable, if you aren't worth shit, people are not going to talk about you. It's just common sense. It's a fact, right? So if you're literally inspiring groups of narcissists and groups of grown men and women to literally basically gossip about you and do everything revolving you, you're basically a celebrity. Hey, man, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Yeah, guys, so this is me, man. This is like my own little style, guys. And just, you know, nothing too crazy. I don't wear no designer. I've always had, like, my own style, man. Just regular black shorts, man. I like Nike, Adidas, Puma, Calvin Klein. I have some tattoos if you guys want to see, man. I'm not all the way tatted up, guys, but at least you're being real. Exactly, man. So, and the real ones are going to respect that, and the fake ones are going to get triggered. The fake people are going to get triggered. Hey, like the people that go around and they start commenting all this stuff, right? With all this negative stuff to say on another person's live, they're jealous. They're jealous. It's obvious. They're basically holding a big red sign that says, hey, you're triggering me. I'm jealous of you right now. And that's why I am using my time to talk bad to you, because I want you to feel a certain way about yourself. That's what they're basically saying. They're projecting it. And if you're intelligent enough to see through it, it won't bother you, because you know what type of place it's coming from. I used to be like that. I used to listen to what every single stranger said, and it used to bother me. I used to be like, oh man, why'd they say that? Why'd they say? And then I really thought about it. Who cares? They don't know me. Basically, they're just talking out their ass. They're making assumptions. That's like you looking at the sky and just saying, hey, the sky looks like this, that, and this. And, you know, it looks like it could be this, or it looks like this. That's just it's an observation. It's an assumption. It's a hypothesis. It's whatever you want to call it, but only you know the truth. Only you know the truth, and only God knows the truth. So once you realize that in life, I promise you, you guys are going to see peace like you've never felt before. Once you stop seeking validation from people that don't even know themselves, I really thought about it. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get people to understand me that don't even understand themselves. What? Bro, they don't even know who they are, or they're in denial about it. They do, and they're in so deep, they're in such a delusion that they're just projecting on everyone that doesn't know themselves. That's deep. That's deep. There is such a delusion that they're projecting on everyone that knows themselves. Everyone that is authentically being themselves, they are projecting on. It's crazy. If you really pay attention, hey, Snow Dragon, you know what I know what I'm saying. If you really pay attention, you'll see certain types of people target certain types of people. There's a reason for that. If you guys know how to read between the lines, you'll realize that groups of narcissistic, insecure, insignificant people that do not know who they are or do know who they are, and they're miserable, they're not happy, they're not content in their own lives. So now they want to find someone to make them feel the same exact way. So they want to find someone who obviously does know who they are. They want to find someone that is not afraid to be authentically themselves, is not afraid to sit there and be like, yeah, I made mistakes. Yeah, did you used to do this? Yeah, I did that back in the day, man. I did that. You know what? You're not going to understand it, so I'm not going to explain it to you why I did that. But yeah, I did that. But I don't do that anymore. They hate people like that, man. When they see that, oh, man, bro. These people, they're like, oh, I got to make another fake account. I got to make another fake account now. Yep. All right, I gotta put some money together. We gotta get this person out of here. We gotta do something to him. How about this? We're gonna keep making fake accounts. I'm about to get back on my bike, guys. But that's what these people do, man. Like, I've never understood it. It's never made any sense to me. I don't get how people go so hard for people they don't like. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just the bottom line. They're confused. That's what I say. They're confused. Because if I don't like someone, guess what? I'm not saying a single thing to them. I'm staying away from them. I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking about them. If I don't like someone, I actually don't want to be anywhere near them. I don't want to be near to them. I don't even want to say a word to them, let alone talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's talking about someone I honestly don't like, I leave me out of it. I'll be like, bro, I don't like them. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will look at me like, oh, if you don't like them, then let's gossip about them. Why? I don't like them. I don't want to talk about them. I don't care, you know? And maybe that's just the rare, unique way of thinking for God's children or chosen one or whatever you want to call it, true speaker. You know, we get many names nowadays, especially from the people that are a part of a certain agenda, a certain satanic agenda, a certain occult, a certain cabal. But don't get me start talking about that, because if I start talking about that, we're going to be here all night. Start talking about what I know about that. Because I know a lot, man. I know a lot. Because I've been targeted by these people, believe it or not. So when you get attacked by something, if you're semi-intelligent, you study it. You study why it's happening. You study basically know thyself, but know your enemies too. You know, I've read all these books. I've read The Art of War. I've read The Art of Seduction. I've read 48 Laws of Power. I've read all these books, right? But these people will read these books and they'll go and they'll say, oh, I read this book, so obviously no one else must have read this book. Like, bro, you think you're the only one that read that book? You think you're the only one? Like, these people are ignorant and crazy, man. If you've seen some of these occultists, like, they're so obsessed. This is a red flag, right? They're so obsessed with knowledge that it makes them insane. It makes them insane. It makes them delusional. Like, they'll sell their baby for a piece of knowledge. Like, insane, right? It sounds crazy, but these people are so obsessed with knowledge that they don't even see the knowledge in front of their face. They don't even see the true knowledge, which they're put on this planet to do, right? And I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know what that is, because only them and only knows that. But I sure as hell know that it's not to sit here and basically sell your soul for knowledge that really doesn't do anything for you, right? Yeah, it can help you out in certain areas of life, depending on the knowledge, right? But a lot of these people, they basically idolize and they worship knowledge so much. It's toxic, bro. It's very unhealthy. It's very bad. And I expose these people any chance I get. I'm on their back. And I get gaslit, I get called crazy, all this other stuff. But guess what they don't talk about? They don't talk about the point. If I basically call them out, guess what they're going to say? They're going to talk about anything but the point. That's how you know who's really spitting. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know when you say something, right? Like, yo, you just say the truth, right? And they'll attack you. They'll say anything but the point. They will literally sit there, attack you, attack your character, call you this, call you that. They don't even know you, but they're calling you this and they're calling you that, right? But it's like, damn, bro, what did that have to do with what I just said? That's a clear sign of stupidity right there, number one. A clear sign of just like you're delusional. You have no idea who you are. You're in denial, right? Those type of people you can't even talk to. Like, I'm the type of person, if you commented something, and even if it was against me, if it made sense, if you said, hey, man, yo, you're doing this wrong, and I think you could be doing this, I'll sit there, I'll read it, I'll acknowledge it, and I'll say, you're absolutely right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. That's the difference between me and a lot of these people. But they're mind blown. They're like, oh, it makes you weak. You're agreeing with someone. Why? If I'm agreeing with someone that said something that is correct, sometimes I'll even know they might not be saying it from a place of good intentions. They might be saying it to show off, or they might be saying it to make themselves feel a little smarter than me. But guess what? It's correct. It's correct. I say, you know what? You're right, man. I could have did this a little bit better. You're absolutely right. I did get that incorrect. I was wrong about that. But most of the time, 99.9% of the time, people aren't going to say you got that wrong. I don't know why, because I don't talk about things I don't talk about. I don't talk about things I don't know about, sorry. Got a little left brain or right brain, whatever you want to call it, right? But yeah, I don't talk about things I don't know about. That's something that's different about me too. You know how someone, they read something on Wikipedia and now they're like an expert in it? I'm pretty sure you guys know people like that, right? You guys they read something on Wikipedia, or even worse, they get told something by a third party. Oh man, those people annoy me so bad. Those people annoy me. And these occultists too. They'll get told something, but just probably by one of their people or something. Like, just, you know how easily manipulated that makes them? Oh man, I feel bad for these people sometimes, man. I pity them. Because I'm like, damn, bro, you're not even going to sit there and question that information they just gave you. You're not even going to sit there and research that information they just gave you. Oh, no, that's the cult leader. He's always right. Damn, it sounds like the cult leader's God at this point. Man, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. But yeah, guys, I don't talk about anything. And listen, if I do talk about something and I'm not an expert on it, I'll say, hey, listen, I don't really know about that like that. But still, this is my opinion, right? This is what I think, right? Because I don't know, something about maybe the way my brain works. My brain's obviously chemically wired different. I don't know, whatever these people want to call it. But yeah, guys, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, if you're talking about something that like is telling me, and you're talking about it confidently and you're saying details, I'm like, you're going to think, everyone around you're going to think, oh, he must clearly know about that if he's talking about it, right? They don't. They just read Wikipedia. They just read someone's Facebook post. That's all they did. They just got told by the cult. The cult leader told them that. You know, crazy, guys. But yeah, guys, it's all about the money, is what most churches are about. Exactly. Hey, it is about the money, man. And that just blows my mind too, because these people are doing all that evil crap. This straight crimes against humanity, bro. Making people straight unalive themselves, hurting children, ruining lives, indoctrinating 5-year-olds, all this stuff that they do, right? And they're all doing it for a piece of paper. Think about that. That's what money is, right? It's a piece of paper. Think about how insane that is. They're selling out and basically giving everything. They don't stand for nothing now. If the devil comes to you in a fancy suit and says, no matter who he says he is, you know who he is. It's too good to be true, right? He approaches you. He's the businessman. He's wearing a suit. It could come in many different ways, right? He tells you, hey, listen, I know you're a Christian in the church, but he might even manipulate you a little bit. He's not going to flat out just tell you who he is and what he's trying to do. He's going to be like, listen, God told me to tell you that you should work for us. That's probably how the devil would come to you. He's going to come masquerading as an angel of light, right? And they come to these people in the church, and and obviously if it's the pastor, you're not going to argue with the pastor. You're going to be like, you know what, this is the pastor. He can't be evil. There's no way. There's no way he's sold out. There's no way that he gets told to push a certain message and leave out the rest of the truth. There's no way, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that there's a government contract, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about, the 501A, I don't know, that basically they're not allowed to talk about certain things. And a lot of these groups in the church are out here attacking people. They're out here targeting people. They're out here playing God in people's lives, bro. I've been one of them. And I don't know how they justify that. That's where the insanity comes in. That's like you're doing something that's so clearly wrong. You're kicking a puppy and then you're justifying it. I don't get how you do that. I'm not no puppy, man. I'm far from it. But you can't, I don't know how psychopaths, man. You got to be a psychopath. Like anybody can sit there and do something wrong, and we can say out loud that, yeah, bro, this, we could tell ourselves out loud. But if we actually believe in it, if we actually believe that it's not wrong, that's something else, man. That's a mental illness at that point, because everyone says, I don't lie. Everyone lies to an extent, man. If someone asks you where you live and you don't like them, are you going to tell them where you live? No, you're not. You're not, man. Unless you're a moron. If someone's trying to kill you and they say, hey, dude, can you tell me where you live or what you did last night? You're not going to tell them that, right? That makes you a liar. Well, not a liar. That just means you lied. It just means you lied, right? So, everyone lies to an extent, man. I don't really consider that a lie, though. I mean, it's a lie, but not like the lies that most people are referring to when they call someone a liar, But these people that are involved in the occult, they're pathological lies, man. They believe this shit they say. Scary, bro. Scary, man. Like, they could literally be responsible of unaliving a whole family and children, and then they'll sit there and they'll say, I never did that. The hell, bro? What do you mean? We've seen you do it. Nah, I never did that. That wasn't me. Oh, wasn't me. Huh. You got the wrong guy. But the crazy thing is they believe it. They'll pass a lie detector test and everything, man. Like, damn, bro. Damn, man, you just stabbed me. Oh, man, you just stabbed me. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just shoot you. Yo, man, you just shot me. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That wasn't me. Dude, I'm looking at you. You just pulled a gun on and shot me. No, I didn't. Like, yeah, I get it, bro. That was pretty gangster. I'll give it to you. That was pretty gangster. But damn, do you really believe that? It's crazy, bro. People are nuts, man. All right, 9:57. Yo, I'm glad I came on here, guys. I like just coming on. Well, I haven't been on here, but just going live. And just, we meet cool people, guys. We meet people that were like, damn, bro, I didn't know this. I didn't know this weird guy existed. I didn't know this weird, real, authentic guy existed. I'm starting to sweat now. It's getting hot out here. Whoo. Hey, guys, look at me. I've been just, imagine what everyone is looking at. Who is this guy doing circles in the parking lot? Leave me alone. Do the race. Leave me alone. This is for my 3 viewers. I'm doing this for you. Hey, Snow Dragon, this is for you, man. This is all for you, my guy. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. Crazy, man. Yo, these people are probably so mad. Basically, you guys know that there's groups of people. Many people call it different things. Like basically what I was just referencing. This world is a crazy world we live in. And there are really groups of people that get together after work or whenever they get together. And they're like, hey, who can we target? Who can we all just dogpile? Who do we deem that we don't like? And they all raise their hand and they do a vote. Like, bro, these are the same people that back in the day, they just did a vote of whose head they're gonna chop off. That's the same people right now, basically. That's what's happening. But basically they can't do that anymore. But if we were back in the day, yeah, we'd be dead. We'd be dead. We'd have our heads chopped off and the whole crowd would be cheering. They'd be like, yeah, yeah, we got that truth speaker. We got that, man. I didn't like the way he made me feel. He made me look at myself in the mirror, man. Oh, man, you believe that? He told me the truth. Damn, he had the audacity. I'm a CEO. He can't tell me the truth. I tell him the truth. Well, I tell him a lie and I say it's the truth. Oh, man, guys. Whew. Yeah, we got Walmart right over there, too. I'm like one of those people, I like taking shortcuts. Oh, no, I take random routes. You know, Law 17, 48 laws of power. Unpredictability. If you're one of those people that you live life too predictable, like if someone can predict what you're going to do, that's not good, man. It's dangerous, especially if you're a truth teller. Because I'll tell you what, if you're a truth speaker and you're really about the truth, like if you don't care what kind of truth you expose and what cult you talk about and what secret society and what Freemason group you expose, yeah, man, you better master Law 17, 48 laws of power. I'm not saying everything's correct in that book, but I am saying that law is a very good law to know. And it teaches to basically keep a unpredictability, unpredictability. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Just be unpredictable. I'll make it easier. Just be unpredictable in everything you do. I mean everything. Walk into the store, go a different route. Talking to your friend, call another friend that day. Do everything so that way no one can ever predict what you're gonna do. I honestly got people probably scratching their heads. Where are you from? Because you are an hour ahead of me. Yeah, man, originally I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, bro. But right now, currently, I'm in Florida. I moved to Florida about a year ago. You know, I came down here from a fresh start. An hour? Wait a minute. Where you at, bro? See, a lot of people I talk to is sad, but the people I be talking to on here, they're like from other countries. And they're just the most coolest people ever, bro. They sit here and just, you know, kick it with me. Shoot the shit. But yeah, man, where you from? Hey, Snow Dragon. I don't even know, like, is that how many people are watching this? This is my first time on this, guys. So, Alabama, damn, I didn't even know there was a time difference like that in Alabama. I didn't know that. I just learned that today. Well, tonight. Damn. I'm thinking, I'm honestly thinking that the time difference is like only in other countries. That's honestly what I thought. That's crazy, right? I'm thinking that time difference is just in other countries. For real. But yeah, it's so crazy though how every time I meet someone cool like you, hey Snow Dragon, it's always someone cool, right? But they're not on the same time period. They're like hours ahead. Like the last two chicks and another guy I was talking to on TikTok, they were like, it was like 3:30 in the morning and it was like 8 p.m. or something where I'm at, right? But that's kind of like, I don't know, I see things like that. It's in my recognition, man. I got ridiculous pattern recognition. So basically, like, yeah, it's like, bro, all the cool people, man. That's all. You guys are the only ones that are like my people, man. I'm on the wrong timeline right now. I'm on I'm on the wrong time period, guys. Damn. Nah, but man, no, you know who I also get a lot of love from? Canadians. You guys ever talk to Canadians? So you are not that far. Yeah, it's only an hour, man. I don't know how far Alabama and Florida is, but yeah, I don't think it's that far. I don't really know. But I think the closest state to me is like Georgia. I think that's the closest. I think it's like Georgia and then North Carolina. That's just like information I picked up since I've been down here. But yeah, basically where I'm from in Boston, that's like 24 hours, bro. 4 hours. I mean, distance if you're driving. I took a plane, but that's another story for another time, right? But yeah, guys, what was I just saying before that? I forget. You are below my state. Damn, man. Hey, man, it's all good, bro. Yeah, you below my state, man. You ain't on my level. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you below my state, man. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I know you're not like that. That's how these other dudes on here would be. They'd be like, yeah, bro, you're below my state. You ain't even on my state's level. Yo, you know those people that just like, they brag about anything, dude? Oh, man, bro. They'll brag because their shoelaces are tied tighter than yours, bro. They'll be like, yeah, man, my shoelaces are way tighter than yours, man. You're like, yeah, bro, congratulations, bro. There you go. You want a cookie, my guy? Damn, man. Like, it's one thing being proud, you know? Like, it's one thing being proud of your achievements and talking about it. Oh, there's a bump. But yeah, guys, that's what's up, man. Yeah, yo, hey, Snow Dragon, man, what you be doing out there, man? How is it in Alabama? I'm thinking about leaving Florida already. Too many weirdos out here, man. Too many creeps, man. You know what it is? It's a lot of old creepy, weird people out here, man. I didn't know that before I came down here. But yeah, there's a lot of old weirdos that live out here, bro. Like just old creeps. It's very strange. It's like all the old creepy weird people just moved to this pod in Florida. That's why I think I'm just in like some straight, I don't know, some straight weirdo town, bro. Like a town of just straight like old weirdos that just like said, hey, let's just go form the weirdo capital. And I don't know. That was like the idea of something. All right, guys, I'm going in the dock again. I'm Batman. I'm about to become the Dark Knight again. If I trip and bust my ass off my bike, you guys don't forget me, man. Don't forget me, hey, Snow Dragon. If I eat shit and go fly over my handlebars, all on live. Like, yo, bro, I was talking to that man. Skitzo, bro. We was on live and he just basically, oh, shit. He was a cool guy for when I met him. I was only on it live for like 45 minutes, but he was cool. Oh. We got some good people out here, man. Some people that are good. He's like, yeah, he's a cool person when I seen him on live. I knew him for about 48 minutes until he flew over his handlebar, snapped his neck. And that got dark. Yeah, I got really bad dark humor too. Yeah, a lot. Move down there to stay warm. Yeah, man. Where I'm from, it's just snow, bro. It's not snow 24/7, but it's like basically, it's snowing in the winter. And it's not like regular snow either. It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's like I don't got a vehicle right now due to some legal reasons. Let's just put it at that. But basically, you'd have to shovel out your whip every single morning. Sit there, shovel your driveway. If the roads ain't clear, you're not going nowhere. You want to go chill with something? Nope. You want to go do this? Nope. You're sitting inside and you got your heat just blaring. So that's one thing I don't miss, man. Don't get me wrong. I like Florida a lot, but it's just like I don't know, man. I don't want to say all the people, but there's a lot of bad people down here, man. There's a lot of like nasty, evil people, just like there is everywhere. I mean, you're gonna find that everywhere, bro. But just being on my level of like spirituality, like I'm on a certain level. Like I've been going through the gang stalking and all this kind of stuff for like a couple years now, before COVID. Like probably like a year or two before COVID. That's when I basically, long story short, I seen something I wasn't supposed to see. I seen something I was not supposed to see. So you know what happens in the movies when the main character stumbles upon an operation, like a drug operation? What happens? He gets shot in the head, right? That's what I was thinking was gonna happen to me. But I mean, this isn't the movie, so it didn't happen like that. But this, what I seen basically at a hotel, I basically stumbled upon a black market, a black market operation with my ex-girlfriend. So I was with my ex-girlfriend, right? We were chilling at this shady hotel, and we stumbled upon something we weren't supposed to find. And very strange things happened afterwards. If I told you, hey, Snow Dragon, if I told anyone this, and if you haven't experienced it, you'd be like, yeah, bro, you're out of your mind. There's no way. It sounds like a sci-fi movie. But me and another person were seeing it. So we even asked the doctor. We said, hey, if me and her are seeing the same exact thing, the doctor said yes. It's not a hallucination at that point. Because these people, what they were doing, they were sleep depriving us, right? They had us in fear so bad, from like just, I don't know, just organized stalking to just straight harassment to straight just like people coming out of nowhere and saying things out loud about us. It was scary. I'm not gonna lie. And at that time, we didn't know that they couldn't do anything to us, right? So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to protect my ex-girlfriend's life. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I was really gonna have to protect her, because these people were giving off a type of vibe that they were gonna essay her. That's the type of vibe these people were giving off, that they wanted to basically essay her, bro. And I was like, basically I told her, I said, before that happens, I said something crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I said, before that happens, basically before they essay you and unalive you, I told her I would snap her neck before. Yo, it's crazy now, but imagine in how much fear you gotta be to literally tell someone you love that. Like, don't worry, if we get basically surrounded and these people, whoever they are, which I didn't know at the time, but they were the occult, right? Secret societies, Freemasons. We didn't know at the time, right? But I said, basically, if they do something to us, if they come out, whatever, grab us, throw us in a van, because we seen something we weren't supposed to see. And now, basically, this is my testimony, guys. And basically, this is what I share on TikTok a lot. I exposed a lot of this stuff, and I talk about a lot of this stuff. That's why I got suspended. That's why I'm on here right now, guys. Basically, that's why. So, basically, we seen something that was, basically, let me just tell you what we seen, right? We were just fooling around, right? We were basically at a shady hotel, clicking random stuff on our phone, right? So we were clicking random things on our phone, and we happened to be logged on to their Wi-Fi and connected to their IP address. So if you know anything about Wi-Fi's, and you know that's the hotel's personal IP address, right? Being connected to their IP address, we accidentally clicked on something we weren't supposed to click on, and it rerouted us. I don't know, through Onion browser, it rerouted us to a dark web link, right? So we got on this dark web link, and we're just scrolling, and we're seeing all this stuff, and it's basically it's a black market shop. It's basically just a bunch of illegal things that are just on for sale, bro. And the stuff we seen was horrifying. It was all hacking equipment, military grade equipment with the patent right next to it, right? Hacking equipment, you name it, man. And bro, they were selling this stuff. Obviously, you had to buy it with Bitcoin, but they were selling this stuff like they were just. The description was crazy. The description was like, hack someone's phone and one button, free. You know, you wanting to get into anyone's phone? Yeah, we got you, man. You want to just destroy someone's life? Yeah, no problem. Bro, me and my ex-girlfriend were reading and terrified. We're like, what the heck? And I knew right when we seen it that we found something we were not supposed to find. And it got crazy after that. It got deep, it got crazy, it got a lot of things, right? And before this, I didn't believe in God. So I didn't believe in God. I was very worldly. I was in the world, man. I was into a lot of bad stuff, man. Into pills, man. Into drinking. I was in a lot of bad stuff I shouldn't have been into, right? But we knew what we seen, man. We knew what we seen, and it's been continuing till now. So it's been continuing till now. I haven't touched anything like that for over a year, and it's still continuing. You know, it's still continuing. Still happens. I still see these people, and then not to mention, these people tried recruiting me. So at first, originally, they sent me a request, and this is gonna sound crazy again, but on everything I love, on my mother, and this is what happened, man. So basically, when we found this stuff out, when we seen this dark web website, we started panicking, right? My girl starts freaking out. I say, yo, babe, listen, calm down. I said, listen, just cool off. I was trying to be the rational one. I said, maybe we're just tripping. Maybe it's not what we think it is. She's like, no, you've seen it. You seen it. I seen it. It's exactly what we think it is. I'm like, no, no, no. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm like, no, no, no. So I said, hey, let's go to the store. Let's walk to the gas station and let's just take a breather, right? So we walk to the gas station because the stuff we seen, I'm gonna just say this: there was certain type of people for sale on this site. It wasn't just military equipment, if you know what I mean. It was disgusting, right? So basically, we walked to the gas station, right? We walked to the gas station. That's when we noticed a whole bunch of people were following us, random people we've never seen before in our life, right? And we start freaking out.